Hello, dear students, and welcome to this lecture. Today, we are going to study the nouns. In this lecture, we're going to talk about what is a noun and what are the types of nouns. First, what is a noun? That means we are going to study the definition of nouns. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. When we say a noun is a word, that means basically a noun is a part of a speech, okay, or one of the word classes, which its function to name. To name what? To name person or people, okay, if we think of plural form, place or places, thing or idea. We are going to talk about such type of names of person or place or even thing or idea in some other part of our lecture. Another important question is, what are the types of nouns? We can say there are different types of nouns. The first one is a concrete noun. The other one is abstract noun. The third is common noun. And the fourth is proper noun. And also we have singular and plural forms. Okay, and here we are going to study also the regular nouns and irregular nouns. Besides that, we will talk about compound noun and collective noun. Now let's talk about the concrete nouns. When we say concrete or concrete nouns, here we are talking about name of people, places, or things that you can touch, see, hear, smell, or taste. So this is a definition of concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are the words that, or are the nouns that name people, place, or things that we can do what? We can see, touch, or even see or hear or smell or even taste, okay? And we can say we have some type of names of people, and we should know that the singular form or for one, okay, will say person. So we have one example for the concrete nouns as person. We have man as Mr. Jones or Mrs. Jones, Mr. Ahmed or Mrs. Mona, doctor, okay, and also some other forms. The concrete nouns also include name of places as river, sea, okay, or even name of city, Paris, mountains, home, and some other forms which are similar, okay. Also, concrete nouns name things like what? Animals or objects. Animals like dog, book, okay, or even sports car, Ferrari, or some other forms. All of them here are known as concrete nouns. So the concrete nouns name people, places, or things that we can touch, see, hear, smell, or taste. Okay. Since things or people or places can be touched, or even can be seen or heard, or even smell, or even tasted, okay, here we call them as concrete nouns. And here we have one example for each. For person, we have these examples. For place, we have these examples. And for things, also we have such type of examples. Okay. What is the next type of, or the second type of nouns? Here we have the abstract nouns. When we say abstract nouns, here we are talking about what? Nouns that name ideas, concepts, or emotions. Okay? And these nouns are intangible, which means you cannot touch or even see or hear or smell or taste. So you cannot do the things to them. You cannot touch them, you cannot see them, you cannot hear them, or even smell or taste them using your five senses, okay? Or by using your five senses, you cannot touch or see or smell or even taste these what? Things. They are found in our mind, okay? So we think of examples, okay, for ideas or concepts like love. Love is an idea. Intelligence, okay, also connected with it. Justice, religion, okay, something like belief, okay, and time, okay. All of them are ideas, so we call them as abstract nouns. Also, the second type, okay, or the examples of the second type include the emotion, okay, or emotion nouns, okay, or emotion abstract nouns. We said that abstract nouns name ideas, concepts, or emotions. So here we have some examples for emotions. Emotion as happiness, okay, anger, excitement, fear, and surprise. All of them are known as what? As emotion nouns. And here, as a type of the nouns here, we can call them as what? Abstract nouns. Okay. The next type include what? Common and proper nouns. Common nouns and proper nouns. Let's define both of them. You have the two definitions, okay, of common nouns and proper nouns. The definition. Common nouns Name any person, place, thing, or idea. They are not capitalized, okay, unless they come at the beginning of a sentence. So common nouns are not capitalized. We cannot capitalize them. We cannot write them in capital letters. We cannot use such type of C in common, okay, which is written in capital form. We cannot use it like this, okay. We can just capitalize common nouns in case it come, or in case they come at the first position, okay, at the beginning of a sentence. So again, let's say the common nouns name any person, place, thing, or idea. We think here of any person, place, thing, or idea. This one known as what? Common nouns. Or such type of noun known as common noun. When we name any person or any place or anything or any idea. But the proper nouns are the names of specific people, specific people, or even specific places, or specific things, or specific ideas. Such type of specific people, places, things, or ideas are known as proper nouns. When we talk about names of specific people, places, things, or ideas, here we call them as proper nouns. We can say also proper nouns should always be capitalized. Why? Because they are proper nouns. So the proper nouns, because they are specific names of people, places, things, or ideas, we should always capitalize them, or even they should be capitalized. Proper nouns should be always capitalized. So now let's take some examples for common nouns and proper nouns. When you say common noun, like boy, the proper noun is Ali. When you say Ali, Ahmed, Omar, okay, that means it's proper name, okay, proper noun. But this one, common, is common noun. Okay. Boy is common noun. When you say river, river, it's common noun. Any river, any place, any river. Okay. But when we talk about specific river and we give it a name, the Nile River is a proper noun. When we say car, a car is common noun. But Ford here is a specific name of a car or of a thing. So we call it as Ford, Opel, Hyundai, or even Toyota. Okay, we think of Corolla, Yaris, or even some other proper noun of cars. Okay, proper name. Okay, so we think of a specific name. Okay, we call them as what? Proper nouns. We think of doctor. Generally, any doctor is common noun, but Dr. Nasser is proper noun because we are talking about a specific what? Name of person. Okay, Dr. Nasser. Okay, it is what? Proper noun. If we talk about any town, that means it's common. So any town is common noun. But when you say Binjawad, that means we talk about a specific town. Okay, we can think of it as what? As proper noun. Okay, So let's say that even cert as city is common, common noun. But when you say Cert, Benghazi, Tripoli, Misrata, okay, or even any name of this city or specific city in Libya, it will be what? Proper noun. Since you mentioned the name or the specific name, okay, that means it will be proper noun. Okay, you can be described as proper noun. Okay. Now we have singular and plural nouns. The definition of singular means only one, only one. But when we say plural, means more than one. So more than one is plural and only one is singular. Okay? In order to make a noun plural, it is usually only necessary to add s. And there are many irregular nouns that add es. So to make plural form of noun, usually we use what? S or even es. We add s, just s at the end, or even es. And the rules for spelling plural nouns are based on the letters at the end of the word. So here, such type of usage for es or s is connected with what? With the letters at the end of the word. Okay, that means the end or the letters at the end of the word will help to select s or even es. The following chart break up the rules into groups as regular nouns and irregular nouns. The regular nouns, here we can say the rule of them or the rule of most nouns in English is to add s to form the plural. For example, cat will be cats, truck will be trucks. Okay, so bug is singular, the plural form is bugs. So here we add s, as you see, underlined letter here in the examples, okay, are the letters that make plural form, okay, for the words, okay. So we just add s from cat, we add s to it and became cats. So this is what the general rule, okay. For most nouns, we add s to form plural nouns. So we can say one cat, but two cats, three cats, four cats, one truck, two trucks, three trucks, and so on. The second chart here includes some different rules. Here we have the nouns that end in s, sh, x, ch, or z, or z. Okay, when you say nouns that end, okay, that means we'll find at the end of nouns in the singular forms these letters s, sh, sh, x, ch, which pronounced as ch, ch, as we add t before sh, and z, the sound will be z, okay, at the end of the word. So when we find such type of letters at the end, the rule says add es. So when we find this one or these letters S or SH or X or CH or Z are at the end of the word, we will add es to form the plural. For the words that ends or that end in Z, add an extra Z before the es. Okay, so let's see the rule. For example, bus, buses, because s used at the end. So here we add es, buses. Brush, brushes. Fox, foxes. We add es because of the x at the end. We add es in the plural form. Beach, one beach. 3 beaches, okay, let's say. Quiz, which end in Z. We said that when we find Z at the end, before adding es, we should double Z. Okay? We should make additional, or we should add Z, and then we add es. So quiz, quizzes. Okay. Okay. So this is a rule of the second chart. Okay, that explains the nouns that end in s, sh, x, ch, and z. The third chart include nouns that ending in f or fe. Some nouns ending in f or fe just add what? S. Sometimes it is necessary to change f to v. In that case, always end the word with es. So the f and fe in singular at the end of the word, okay, or at the end of the noun, we should change them. We should change f and fe into v, or even ve. F into v and fe into ve, and then we should add es or s. So let's see. For example, roof will be roofs. Okay. Safe, safes. Shelf, here it ends in what? F will say in this case shelves. So we change F, the letter F, into V, and then we add es. Shelf, shelves. Wife, wives. Wife ends in F and E. F and E. Then we change it into what? V, and then we add es. Wives, wife, one wife, 2 wives. One shelf, 2 shelves. Okay, but for roof and safe, the rule is different. Okay, we just add s. Roof, roofs. Safe, safes. In the following table, or the following tables, you will learn the rest of the rules for spelling of the plural nouns. So here, let's say the rule, nouns that end in vowel plus y. So we'll find y at the end of the noun. Here we should add s to form the plural. For example, donkey, donkeys. Highway, highways. Okay. So one highway and two highways, okay, or more. Yes. The second rule for the nouns that end in vowel plus O. Here the rule says add S to form the plural. Add S to form the plural. Think of Oreo, Oreos. You add S. Okay. Yes, the last letter here is O. Scenario. And before the letter O, we'll find I. Scenario, scenarios. We add S. Why? Because before O, the letter O at the end, we'll find some vowel. Okay, so this has happened to Y, the letter Y at the end, and letter O at the end. If there is some vowel before them, okay, or at the end of the noun, we should add S, as in donkeys and boys and scenarios and Oreos. Okay. But in case before Y or O, we found a consonant. You know, when you say vowel here, we mean A, the letters A, E, I, O, and U. We call them as vowels. Okay, A, E, I, O, and U are known as vowels. The rest of letters, we call them as consonants. So nouns that end in consonant plus Y, okay, here we'll change the Y to I. And then we'll add what? ES to form the plural. So in case we found Y or O, okay, we'll talk about O later, Y or O at the end of the noun, we should, and before the Y we have consonant letter, we should change Y into I, and then we add ES to the plural form. So here, for example, family, the final letter is Y. Before Y we have L, and L is consonant, not vowel. So family as a singular, one family, two families as plural. Trophy, singular, trophies, yes, which is more than one, okay. So here, trophies. Before Y here we have H. The sound fa, P plus H, okay, or H. So H is consonant. That means we should change Y into I, like this, and then we add ES to the noun to make the plural form, okay. For the letter O, here at the end, okay, and before O we have consonant, okay, nouns that end in consonant plus O, consonant plus O, here we have easy rule, usually adds ES, except for the musical terms. So when we found O preceded with a consonant or consonant plus O at the end, the easiest rule is to use ES. For example, here, regular example, potato, potatoes. Potato, T-O, T is consonant plus O at the end. So this is for one potato, but for more than one, we say potatoes. We add ES. Since we have T plus O, that means we'll add ES for plural form. Dingo, dingoes. Piano, N plus O, pianos. This is different rule, okay, which connected with complicated rule, okay. We finish the easiest one, okay. The complicated rule include piano, and here we'll just add S, okay. Soprano will be sopranos. Here for the complicated rule, let's clarify it. Some nouns that end in consonant plus O, okay, we add ES to them as we learned, okay, the previous point. Many can be spelled either way. Look in the dictionary if you want to be sure about the word, okay? The nouns always add es, as potato, tomato, echo, and the other forms, okay, which written here. Here are the preferred spellings of some plural nouns as buffaloes. Okay, we have L and O, and then we add es. Dominoes, mosquitoes, volcanoes, tornadoes, and the rest, okay, of the forms, okay, or the words that mentioned here. Here in this form, okay, we just add s, okay. Let's take the easiest form, okay, which can be generalized, okay, with exceptions, as we said, as in potato, one potato, potatoes, one dingo, dingoes, one piano, okay, it's different in its form, pianos, and soprano, sopranos. Just focus on keeping these examples in your mind, okay. I say potato and tomato, okay, are similar in their spellings. Okay? So we just add es to them because we have consonant plus the letter O. You can see some more exceptions, word from foreign language, okay, which used from or which taken from some other language, okay. You can think of them here, okay. Taco, tacos, area, areas, okay. So also we have words that are proper nouns, simply add s to them, schemo, schemos, Muhammadanian, Muhammadanians, Muhammadanians, Picasso, Picassos, okay. Uh, words are words that are short in forms, okay, of longer words. So when we shorten some words, we simply add s. We do not think of the ends. Okay. For example, here we have advertisements. We'll just say ads, ad and ads. So photo from photograph. This is a long word. We just shortened it. We shortened it in photo. So photo ends in T plus O. Will not say E plus S. Will not add ES to it because of the consonant plus noun. No. Yeah, because of that. Photo is a short form of photograph. Photograph is the correct word or complete word. And this is a short form of it. We'll say photos. We just add S. Why? Because it is short form of photograph. Okay. Kilo from kilogram, we'll say kilos without adding ES. Memo for memorandum, okay, we'll say memos in this way. Also, some additional exceptions. If musical term or proper noun ends in S, still add ES. So here, chorus, choruses is a name of musical term. Wanis, wanises, and proper noun, okay? Alice, and you know Alice in the Wonder World, okay? We think of Alice's, more than one, okay? And such type of forms, okay, for musical term and proper nouns, which end in S, just add ES. Here we have the irregular nouns. The irregular nouns form plural in usual ways. And dictionaries will give you the plural spelling if it is irregular. So we can find this thing in the dictionary. Irregular form, form plural in unusual ways. That means in different way. That means in irregular nouns will not add s. You will not find s at the end of the plural form. It is different, will be different. It is unusual ways. You know the usual ways of making plural nouns, you will see s at the end as boy, boys. Okay, potato, potatoes. We find s at the end in the regular nouns, but in irregular nouns we have some different rule. Okay, this rule can be found in the dictionary, but here we have some list. You can focus, okay, for yes, our exam or our lectures, you can focus on these words. Just keep them in your mind. Okay, here we have some written forms. Okay, for singular and plural. Man will not be mans. No, will not add s. It is irregular. We'll say men is a plural. One man, two men. One woman, two women. One child, two children. One photo, sorry, 1 foot, 2 feet. 1 tooth, 3 teeth. Teeth. You know, th is pronounced as th. Th. Okay. Goose, geese. Mouse, mice. Fish, fish. Sheep, sheep. Deer, one deer, two deer, not deers. Okay. Moose, moose. One aircraft or plane, two aircraft, not aircrafts. It's wrong. Will not add s to aircraft. Just 3, 4, 5 aircraft. Okay, similar as the singular form. Okay, so just keep them in your mind. We have some other type of nouns which known as compound noun. And the definition of compound noun, you can say compound noun is a noun that made up of 2 or more words. So we combine some words together. So we think of it as compound noun. Compound noun is a noun made up of 2 or more nouns. Each word makes up part of the meaning of the noun. So they work collectively. Compound nouns can be written 3 ways, or even in 3 ways. The first way, without a space. Okay, we'll put the words together. Hair and cut, we'll say haircut. Tooth and paste, we'll say toothpaste. Okay, without making space. So this is a single word, okay, as a single word. As a 2 words, here with a space between them, Nile River, ice cream, Eiffel Tower, Muhammad al-Zanati. Okay, think of the space. Okay, here is important. Okay, such type of 2 words. Okay, together. Also, we use hyphen. The hyphen, this one or this mark, okay, between the words is non-hyphen. So the third way of compound nouns is hyphenated. Hyphenated. You know, ph here is non or is pronounced as fa. Fa. Hyphenated. Hyphenated forms of nouns as self-esteem. Self, we use hyphen here and then steam. Brother-in-law. It's written like this: brother hyphen in hyphen law. Mother-in-law. And here, as you see, mother hyphen in hyphen then law. So here we combine 3 words together. When we combine two words, okay, to make single word. Here we'll make no space, as in haircut and toothpaste. When we make when we combine two words to make one word, okay, we'll make some space, as in Nile River, ice cream. And also when we use two or more, maybe three, okay, and we want to use hyphen between them, also here can produce such type of compound noun. The last or the final type of noun is known as collective noun. We can define collective noun. This is the definition. It's very important to keep the definitions in your mind. Okay, they are written in green. Okay, generally. Okay. A collective noun comes from the same root as collection. Comes from the same root as collection. And a collective noun names a group of words, okay? Collective noun names a group which is like a collection of people or things. Okay? So a collective noun names a group which is like a collection of people or things. For example, father, mother, okay, will make what? Family. Brother, sister, or sorry, mother and father, or father and mother, and son and daughter, okay, will make family. Okay. You'll find also grandfather, grandmother, okay. Team, you know, we have 11 members in football team, okay. And also we can think of the other words here, okay. All of them represent what? Collective noun. Okay, so again, collective noun names a group as a collection of people or things. Okay, so these are the different types of nouns. We cover them all. They are very important. Okay, please study them again, and see you inshallah in some other lecture. Goodbye.